Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make it look any good. I'm going to leave it at 100. Wondering if we made it too dark, light. I think it's okay. This will be a challenging one. Let's see if we can make it look any good. What is it? It is Mixdown Monthly, Whitesnake and Scorpions. Oh, the Scorpions were the ones that wrote that song called, what was it called? Take me to the magic of the moment, of the glory nights, where the children of tomorrow dream they win. Well, that's right, The Wind of Change, of course. That was a really good song. Even though it doesn't have any electronics in the music, it still is a good song, and it just makes me think of the 90s, of the early 90s. It brings back memories of the world becoming a nicer place, the downing of the Berlin Wall, all that sort of shit, all that good stuff. I really miss that shit, folks. I miss hearing about the good stuff happening in this world. That looks really interesting. So yeah, so I haven't forgotten about that, and I've actually played that song on YouTube. I actually played it on YouTube, folks. So I've listened to it a few times on YouTube, and it's a really nice video. So yeah, the Scorpions, you can't forget them. That kind of goodness that they were singing about, and the music was really good. So that was, I think, in 1992, I think, or 91, 92, when that song came out. Anyway, the Scorpions look interesting here. Trying to decide which one am I going to use. That one, he looks like he's having a good laugh, laughing at the good times, thinking about the good times, I do think. These two look pretty good, these pictures. So I wonder if we're going to do another one. I just love that song. You know, it's a really good song. Wind of Change. I just wish we had more fucking, whatever. Let's see how that looks. There, that looks even better. We don't have much of that red stuff there anymore, so that looks a lot better. Wondering where the centre of the job's going to be. I know we've got a bit of a hole in there, but you can't really. But yeah, The Wind of Change, that was a really, really, really good song. Even, as I said, even though I'm more into synthesizer type music, I do appreciate some non-synthesizer contributions, because they like the Beatles. I do appreciate the Beatles quite a bit. I like a lot of their stuff. They do use a bit of have used a bit of synthesizer in their work. I must say, someone told me it was the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Band, I think that's the name of it, that had the electronic stuff in it. I don't know how many tracks and which tracks it is. I don't know the album It's just such a well-known album, you just can't miss it. But they did a little bit of experiment with the synthesizer. I don't know what song they did it on. I love a lot of their music, like Revolution. I like the song called Revolution from the Beatles. It's one of my favourites. I like Strawberry Fields. I think it's called Strawberry Fields Forever. I like, what else do I like? I like a lot of their stuff. Eleanor Rigby, that's a good one. I like so many of their stuff. You know, I really like heaps of their stuff, even though they're not classified as a synthesizer band. They're really good. They got some really good shit. Honestly, they do. Really, really good. You know, really good. It's a shame they had to break up, but they had their reasons. I'm not the kind of person that would throw underpants at them or scream at them at a concert, however. I'm not that kind of person. Even though I'm not a person who tends to gravitate towards celebrities, the Beatles are some of the high-profile celebrities that I actually appreciate because of their talent, because I like their music, not because they're a celebrity, not because they've got sex appeal, but because they fucking know how to make good music. So, well, they did. Then half the band has died, so you have to say it in past tense. They made some really good music. So let's see if we can line these up. I would have liked to have not had that hole in the image. Maybe I could have done a better job of this, I'm thinking. Anyway, that looks interesting. Just trying to think whether I really like it because of that hole. But, yeah, it's interesting. I think now we can call it quits.